What's up, guys? Matt here. For most of you guys, this is going to be a super tough challenge. This is the 10-minute plank challenge. There will be some push-ups sprinkled in there too to make it a little extra challenging. So I've been going to the gym now for probably I just started back up for about 3 weeks now. I go every other day, and at the end of my workout, I always do this 10-minute plank challenge. As you can imagine, after a workout, it's super challenging. But you can really do it anytime because planks are just fantastic all-around workouts. The way this one's going to go is the first 5 minutes. I got the interval clock here, so you guys can follow along. You can follow with me. You can do it. Just keep an eye on this here, and it tells you what you need to do. When it's green, that means you need to be in the plank position. When it's red, that means you're doing push-ups. When it's yellow, that means you take your rest. Now, just like with my push-up videos, the rests are going to be a little bit different. They're not going to be true rests. You're going to still keep your hands and feet on the ground at all times. You're never going to take them off. You're not going to do any leaning and wringing that arm out like a lot of people like to do to take rests. You're just going to stay there. But for the rest position, just like I said, for the push-up, it's the same thing. It's going to be the butt in the air, rest position. And then when you're ready, you flatten back out, back into your planks. Follow along with me. What's going to happen is the first 5 minutes, you're going to be in the plank. And then there's going to be the second interval. At the end of that 5 minutes, you're going to knock out 20 push-ups. You got to do those 20 push-ups within those 30 seconds. Then the following 30-second interval is going to be the rest. So that's when you put your butt in the air and you just sit there and just, I guess, sort of embrace the suck, as they would say in the military. Planks are very challenging, extremely mentally challenging, because basically you're just sitting still. And that allows your mind to do all kinds of different things. You're going to want to quit. Your body's going to start shaking. It's not easy. You're going to be sweating a lot, so I recommend you guys grab a towel, because most of you will be sweating by the end of this and will be shaking. But you just got to fight through those things, guys. It's easier said than done, but that's what you got to do. If this is something that you want, as far as fitness is concerned, it's not going to be easy. So you just gotta get through it. Tell yourself that this is what you need to do and do it. You're gonna start shaking. I know I'd probably start shaking around the 4 or 5 minute range. I don't know. It depends. Every day's different. But just fight through it. Just gotta make it all the way to the end, and just imagine how good you're gonna feel once you get to the end and you're actually able to say, "I did it." So anyway, so there's gonna be, I believe there's 3 push-up, maybe 3 or 4 push-up intervals. The first one, like I said, is 20, and then each additional one after that, you're going to want to do anywhere between 10 and 15 push-ups during those 30 seconds. So just space it out, take your time. When you're doing 10, 15 push-ups, you can pretty much do them, at your own slow pace and still be able to get at least 10 in 30 seconds. It's not going to be easy, but that's what you need to do to meet the requirements for this challenge. So, enough talking. Let's get to work. Got my camera here to make sure everything's going right. All right, guys, just follow along. It's going to suck, but it's going to be worth it. So, let's. One more thing I want to say. When you're in the plank position, do not put your butt in the air. Do not sag. If you feel yourself start sagging, lock your chest or your rib cage into your abs, and that'll give your back a few seconds rest, which is really going to help. And if you need to, with your push-ups, not push-ups, but when you're in the plank position, you can also kind of rotate your arms every once in a while, just to kind of relieve a little bit of the pressure in the shoulders. That helps me a lot when I'm doing these, but again, none of this. You got to keep the weight on your arms at all times. So keep that in mind. And we're going to get it going. Go ahead and get in the up position. And if you want to follow along with me, great. Let's get her done. Five minutes doesn't sound like a lot of time, but when you're just sitting here doing nothing, your mind wanders around. So keep that in check. Think about whatever it is you need to think about to keep yourself motivated to get through this. Listen to music, whatever it is. I also find not watching the clock helps too, because if you watch the clock, it seems like those seconds take forever. Alright guys, 1 minute. 1 minute left. When it gets down to about a few seconds before the next interval, kind of start rolling your shoulders out a little bit just to get ready for the push-ups. Move that blood around a little bit. All right, guys. Here we go. 20 push-ups. All right, getting ready for a rest. Here. Take this time, catch your breath. Prepare yourself. And flatten back out. Another 30 seconds. All right, guys, 10 to 15 push-ups. And rest. Only 3 minutes left, guys. Flatten back out. Hold it. Some of you might be shaking by now. That's fine, but don't give in to it. All right, 10 to 15. Stay in that plank until the time's up. Rest. Flatten out. Now we got one more. This is the last plank interval, and then the last interval of push-ups after this, and then you're done. That's it. For the last interval, depending on how I feel, sometimes I'll knock out a few extra push-ups. So do what feels right for you. If you can do it, do some extras until the time runs out. That's it, guys. Again, typically I do this after I'm done, probably hour and a half, 2 hours working out in the gym. Then I typically do this. But I thought it was a good idea for a challenge video. It's, I would say, in the moderate to hard category for this challenge. Stay tuned. I'm going to keep ramping it up every video. If there's anything else you want to see, feel free to request it, and we'll see if we can make it happen. So thanks for stopping by, and check out my other videos. Take care.